Okay, we're going to do partial sums for arithmetic sequences right now. So we have a formula here, and this they don't give you on the New York State Algebra Regents. So if you're sitting for that exam, then you have to memorize this. Now this n and this n, so if I'm adding n terms, that's why it's s sub n. So if I was saying I want a partial sum of the first 10 terms, this would be s sub 10, there would go 10 there, and this would be the 10th term plus the first term, all divided by 2. Okay? So let's go basic. Okay, here's an example, and you could see that we are subtracting 3. Each time, so our common difference is 3. So our formula goes like this. And I want s sub 4. So that means I'm going to do 4 times a sub 1 plus a sub 4 all over 2. So s sub 4 is equal to 4 times a sub 1, which is 4, plus a sub 4, which is negative 5. We divide that by 2. So that ends up being negative 1 times 4. That's negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2, which makes sense because if I were to add these 4 terms up, I do in fact get negative 2. For s sub 20, again, using the same formula, if I try to set it up, it's going to be 20, this time on the outside, a sub 1 plus a sub 20 all over 2. Now I do have a sub 1, but I don't have a sub 20. So that leaves me with two unknowns because I'm trying to find s sub 20, but I need a sub 20 to get there. Okay, so I'm going to have to use this formula to find a sub 20. So a sub 20 is equal to 4 plus 20 minus 1 times my common difference, which is negative 3. And I have 4 plus 19 times negative 3. That's 4 minus 57. It's negative 53. And then I can come back over here and finish filling it in. And 4 plus negative 53, well, that ends up being negative 49. And I could do some cross canceling here. 20 divided by 2 is 10. That's negative 490. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's see that again, because sometimes you need to see more than one example. Find the 150th partial sum for this arithmetic sequence. They tell you it's arithmetic. Okay, so I know that I'm going to use this formula, s sub 1 equals n over 2 a sub 1 plus a sub n. So if I want s sub 150, there's going to be 150 here, a sub 1 plus a sub 150 all over 2. Whereas so far, I have a sub 1, that's 5, but I don't know a sub 150, so I have to find it. Okay, so my formula, before I go jumping in, a sub n, if I want to find the nth term for an arithmetic sequence, it goes like this. So a sub 150 is going to be my first term, which is 5, plus 150 minus 1 times my common difference. Well, my common difference is that I am adding 11 each time. Okay, so d is equal to 11. All right, so I have 5 plus 149 times 11, and 149 times 11 is 1,639. I add 5 to that, I get 1,644. And that's my a sub 150. Now I could go back and find s sub 150. So I was missing a sub 150, now I have it. And I literally just plug and chug into my calculator. So I'm going to do 1644 plus 5. It's 150 times 1649. And that's literally just 123,675 is s sub 150. All right, that was fun. It's the partial sum of the first 150 terms. Okay, last example. I have an auditorium that has 20 rows of seats. There are 20 seats in the first row, 21 seats in the second row, 22 in the third row, and so on and so forth. How many seats are in all 20 rows? Last one. Okay, so they want to know how many seats there are altogether. So they want to know what S sub 20 is. Well, what do I know? I know that A sub 1 has 20 seats. Okay, so if I want to find S sub 20, well, I know that S sub n is equal to n times A sub 1 plus A sub n all over 2. So S sub 20 would be 20 times A sub 1 plus A sub 20 all over 2. Okay, so I need A sub 20. Well, this is arithmetic because it goes 20, 21, 22, 23, dot, dot, dot. Okay, until I hit A sub 20. Okay, so my common difference is 1. I'm adding 1 each time. So I need to find A sub 20. So I know the formula to find any term of an arithmetic sequence. Goes like this. So A sub 20 would be 20 plus 20 minus 1 times D, which is 1. So that's 20 plus 19. So that's 39. That's my A sub 20. So now I could go back here and plug in. I have 20 plus 39 all over 2. Well, 20 divided by 2, that's 10. 20 plus 39, that's 59. And that gives me, that 59 looks hurt. Let me try that again. 590 seats.